There you are, that is our caramel made 3 different ways, and that is absolutely outstanding. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. I'm Rick. Today we're making caramel sauce. So easy, so quick. We're going to make it 3 ways. Depends on budget, depends on ingredients. A pan on, low and slow. Now, like I say, this suits any budget really. So the first way is put a pan on and chuck in there some sugar. Give it a little whiz like that and leave it alone. Sugar is starting to dissolve and melt now. Now what we're looking for is an amber colour, nice and gently. A nice amber coloured sugar. Just nice and gentle. Look, you can see that amber colour in there, look. Just give it a swirl. Low heat. If you have to keep lifting it off, lift it off. Do not burn, as you will have a bitter tasting caramel. Now, the darker the caramel, the darker your caramel will be. So it's nice and straightforward. And then you need to start adding your butter. Start adding your butter nice and gently, and just give it a little stir around. Control the heat, you know, lift your pan up if you have to. In with some more butter. In with another one. Now I've cubed my butter up so it can go in nice and gently and melt in there, you know. If you chuck it all in, you're waiting for it to melt in there. Takes about 15 minutes in total. So does the second one, but this is for budget, you know. This is using sugar. And then we have some hot milk. Now this is going to bubble, so you be careful. You put in some hot milk and you stir. You put in a little bit more hot milk and you stir. And again, just bring your hot milk in there. It has to be hot. And then you start with your condensed milk in there. Okay, and what you do now is just stir nice and gently on a lowish flame until it thickens. That is as easy as that. That is how to make caramel sauce the first way. So just stir it till it thickens up, nice and gently. So just keep working it until it thickens up. Now when you've got it thick as you, or just under as thick as you like, because it will thicken more when it cools. So just be a little bit careful. If you want a pourable caramel sauce, don't take it as far, obviously. So that is good enough for me on this one. I want a pourable caramel sauce for my next recipes. So we're not going to take it too thick. This is going to cool down. So just let it cool down and we'll put it in a container. Okay, the second one's pretty much similar. Golden syrup in there. Now, like I say, this all depends on budget. Golden syrup is not that cheap around the world. All we're going to do is warm it up. So again, this is a very gentle warming flame. We can't look for it to melt this time and go golden because it's already golden. what we need to look for is it bubbling. Let it bubble a little bit, and then we're going to chuck our butter in. Now I guess this version is just a tad quicker because we're not melting the sugar. But I would imagine it's negligible because you've still got to warm this up. It's down to budget. Golden syrup costs more money around the world than a bag of sugar. Got some bubbles in there, look. We can start adding our butter. Just melt the butter in. Same procedure basically. When it's melted and it's bubbling away nice and gently, in there with our milk again, watch it for bubbling. Perfect. Nice little stir around. Exactly the same. And then we're in there with that condensed milk. Nice and steady. Just cook it out. So we can do the full 15 minutes on this one if you like, and we can cook it slow, stirring. Just let it keep cooking away, and all you've got to do is a little stir every now and again until it thickens up. So as the water evaporates out of there and it's cooking away, the colour is starting to change. It's starting to change to a deeper caramel colour. Don't burn it. Now this is the stage where you have to start thinking, how thick do I want the sauce? Okay, that's enough for me. That's about 14 minutes. That's flame off. And when this cools down, this is going to be thick enough for my needs. Okay, that's 2 methods. We'll get this into a bowl and then we'll start on the 3rd. The last one for us today then, we're going to use the Instant Pot. Now, it's a hands-off job, but takes longer. Now, and we're not putting cans of condensed milk submerged in the water like you see everywhere. It's a safer method that we're going to do today. You take a trivet and you put it in your Instant Pot liner. Your metal jug or suitable container has to stand on the trivet. You fill the water to halfway. Your condensed milk is in here in the jug. Now if you use a big one like this, you could use about 2 cans, 800 milliliters of condensed milk in a litre jug. Okay, we are going to put a top on this. Now if you did go the full 1 litre jug for this size of Instant Pot, all you have to do is make sure that your jug and handle does not catch anything on the Instant Pot when it goes in there. Okay, and I'll just prove it, it doesn't. So if we had that full of water, our jug in there, you put on your lid, and if the lid shuts without any resistance whatsoever, you're good to go. It's as simple as that. Okay, don't worry about it. We are doing a lesser amount today because we've already made 2 lots. I've got the same amount of condensed milk in this half litre jug. So I have my trivet in there. I've got my condensed milk in my half litre jug. What we need to do is make a lid. Straightforward on this one. Parchment paper on there. I always use parchment paper and I tie it. So I'm going to have to come through the handle obviously. I always tie the parchment paper down. That is my preferred way. Just cut those loose ends off, they're going to be dangling in water. Just trim around that little bit of parchment paper there. I don't want that in the water either. So this is not quite sealed yet, as you can see, so we're going to take some foil and we are just going to seal it up. We are going to scrunch that round there. Doesn't have to be tied. We are making a lid. Now that is going to stay on there nice and simply like that. And what you have to do now is put that on the trivet and fill to halfway up the jug with water. And we're going to put water in there to halfway up the jug. In we go. That is it basically. That in the Instant Pot. So that's in there. We've got the lid on. And we are going to pressure cook for 60 minutes. So we're going to pressure cook. And we're going up to 60 minutes. Let it do its thing. So there you go, there's our two caramels at the moment. That's my pourable one which I want. That's a thicker version which we cook for longer. Okay, it is quite thick in there. You would see that inside a caramel bar or something like that. This, nice over banoffee, anything like that. This is quite solid. If you wanted to thin it, you could put it in the microwave with a little bit of milk or water, or you could put it in a pan and just stir it up until it thins. It will thin out, so don't worry about it. But that is a nice thick caramel in there. This is thickening up just how I want it. This is pourable. Okay, when this cooks in an hour's time, we just leave it to naturally pressure release. Let it naturally pressure release, 10 minutes minimum, you know, you can go a bit longer. It's not going to cool down very much in there because that's going to be hot water inside there. So don't worry about it, you know, go 10 minutes, 15 minutes, even up to 20 minutes. Take the lid off and you have caramel sauce. This is a slower way, but it's hands off. Okay, well, you can see we've just had a little bit longer there. All we got to do is manually pressure release. Now it will blow out some steam because it is full of water. There we go. All we're waiting for now is the plunger to drop and we can get that lid off. Let's get that lid off. We get our jug out. There we go. All we got to do now is take all this off. So take off your lid that we created. It's a bit warm. And the big reveal. That is perfect. Caramel in there. There you go. That is 100% perfect caramel. Nice colour, nice consistency, and it's going to thicken as it cools. This is red hot. There you go. So there you go, that is absolutely red hot. That's cooling down. This was the first one we made. Look at that. That is super duper. And this is the second one we made, which is a bit thicker. That's our 3 quick ways to make caramel. So easy. It depends on what you want to eat. If you want to eat that fudgy type gunge, You want to eat that, which I think is absolutely perfect for desserts, sweets, cakes, bakes. And this one will be perfect like this one when it cools down. There you are, that is our caramel made 3 different ways, and that is absolutely outstanding. If you like what we're doing, don't forget, share with your friends. Tell them how easy it is to make caramel. I mean, it really is simple. And if you like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. We'll catch you in the next video. Oh, look at that. Fantastic.